Whether on the pitch, the court, or the road, sport offers lessons that extend far beyond competition. Solidarity, fraternity, and mutual respect are just some of the many values it can foster, virtues that Pope Leo has consistently praised since his election. Even on his apostolic trips, including his most recent one to Spain, the theme surfaced in lighter, off-script comments with the faithful.
Todo el mundo sabe que ahora juego tenis. Jugaba fútbol como joven, pero fútbol americano.
Everyone knows that I used to play tennis. I played football when I was younger, but American football, which was more physical.
Defensa, si quieren saber.
I played football with the seminarians when I was in Trujillo, as a defender, if you are curious. I was not a great goal scorer, but soccer also helps us remember something very important. Life is not a race to live in isolation. It is a team sport, and we have to learn to work together.
Y hay que aprender a correr juntos.
Since the beginning of his pontificate, sport has proven to be a topic close to the Pope's heart. Less than a week after his election, while the 2025 Italian Open was underway in Rome, Pope Leo received professional tennis player Yannick Sinner at the Vatican, together with his family and the president of the Italian Tennis Federation. One of the first jubilees Pope Leo celebrated after his election was the Jubilee of Sport. Addressing the thousands of athletes of different sports and backgrounds gathered in St. Peter's Basilica for the concluding Mass, the Holy Father emphasized that sport has a unique way of bringing people together and closer to God.
Lo sport, specialmente quando è di squadra, insegna il
Sport, especially team sports, teaches the value of cooperating, working together, and sharing.
che, come abbiamo detto, è al cuore stesso della...
These, as we said, are at the very heart of God's own life. Sport can thus become an important means of reconciliation and encounter between peoples and within communities, schools, workplaces, and families.
e lavorativi, nelle famiglie.
In the first year of his pontificate, Pope Leo has taken time to engage with the world of sport through a number of encounters. A month after his election, the Holy Father welcomed the 159 cyclists from 29 countries on their final stage of the Italian road cycling race Giro d'Italia.
Know that you are role models for young people around the world. Truly, the Giro d'Italia is greatly loved, not only in Italy. Cycling, like every sport, is very important. I hope that, just as you have learned to take care of the body, your spirit may also always be blessed, in that you may always be attentive to the whole human person, body, mind, heart, and spirit.
Ahead of the opening ceremony of the 2026 Milano Cortina Olympic Winter Games in northern Italy, Pope Leo issued the letter Life in Abundance on the value of sport. In the text, the Holy Father praises sport and reflects on the many ways it fosters human fraternity, promotes peace, and helps individuals pursue what is good and holy, a message he also shared in person with the Olympic and Paralympic athletes at the end of the Games.
Cari atleti, voi siete stati...
Dear athletes, you have been witnesses of an honest and beautiful way of inhabiting the world. You bring the idea that it is possible to compete without hating each other, that it is possible to win without humiliating, that one can lose without losing oneself.
The Vatican city-state is also home to its own official sports association, Athletica Vaticana. Its president, Giampaolo Mattei, described it as especially powerful to witness Pope Leo's genuine love of sport, saying it gives new energy and deeper meaning to their mission.
When the Giro d'Italia passed through the Vatican on June 1st, 2025, you could see it in his eyes. Here was a man who understands the world of sport and sees it as a means of evangelization and peace-building. Sport has this capacity, as Pope Leo says in his letter, for proximity and accompaniment, for being together. These are also two of the foundations for building peace.
Established in 2019 and overseen by the Dicastery for Culture and Education, Athletica Vaticana reflects the Church's vision of sport as a path of human and spiritual growth.
Lo sport è anche una metafora di
Sport is also a metaphor for cultivating something more, something greater than ourselves. Then there is a whole dimension of asceticism, of inner struggle. Because an athlete has to train. A champion doesn't just wake up one morning and find themselves great. No, they have to train constantly. And it's the same with the Christian life. We don't wake up in the morning and discover we're saints. No, the path to holiness is truly a continuous ascent.
un'ascesa continua.
At the beginning of the month, with the FIFA World Cup due to begin, the Vatican released the monthly Pray with the Pope video prepared by the Pope's Worldwide Prayer Network. This June, the Holy Father is urging Catholics around the globe to join him in praying for the values of sports, that all sport may promote peace, fraternity, and communion.
We ask that sport may always be a school of fraternity, not of empty rivalry, a space of encounter, not exclusion, a path of peace, not violence.